I'm I Won't Use a Number, and I'm here to tell you what Tantei opera Milky Holmes is and why you should watch it. Milky Holmes is a, interesting case. Basically, it's set in a world where people sort of randomly get special powers called toys. The good people with toys become detectives, while the evil become phantom thieves, or gentleman thieves, depending on who's subbing the show that day. The time period is known as the Great Detective Era. It's very loosely based on Sherlock Holmes. There's the implication that people only get toys when they are descendants of previous detectives or phantom thieves, most of which are characters from Sherlock Holmes lore or other famous fictional detectives. Our main characters, Sheryl and Henriette, Nero, Ellie, and Cordelia, are the top detectives at Holmes Detective Academy, and as a team are known as Milky Holmes. Before the show's beginning, Milky Holmes regularly did battle with and nearly captured the members of the Phantom Thief Empire, led by Arsene, who also happens to be Holmes Detective Academy's student council president. Her subordinates are also undercover at the school. With a setup like that, it would be easy to believe that this would be a fairly serious action series, possibly with a bit of detective bits sprinkled in. That could not be further from the truth. Going into this show blind could drive you up the wall. The first episode plays it off as if it's a rather serious, plot-heavy affair. Then the girls lose their powers, there's a bit of a time skip, and the members of Milky Holmes become incredibly incompetent. Plot progress is rare, real character development only exists for Arsene, any detective work the girls do either ends up worsening the situation or solving the case accidentally, and action scenes only exist for comedic effect. Usually. The girls are so dim that I at times was screaming at their incompetency. But this show can still be enjoyable. If you understand and accept that 80% of the progress in the plot will be almost immediately reversed, that legitimate action scenes are few and far between, and that the main characters are complete idiots, adorable, adorable idiots, then there's actually a lot to enjoy here. It's really cute and colorful. The show in general is just pleasant to look at. The characters, aside from the whole being incompetent idiots thing, are really fun. They have great chemistry with each other. The Phantom Thief Empire's characters are really cool too. One, because they have the only competent and complex character, and two, they provide comedy when Milky Holmes is too busy being dumb to do so. The police in the show provide the last group of generally fun characters. They're basically the same as Milky Holmes, just far less likely to be infuriating. Perhaps most importantly, the show's consistently funny, with very few bits that fall flat, and way more adult jokes than you'd guess just by looking at this show. Though, a lot of this comedy is a bit random. It's the kind of show that you could look away from for like a minute, and then have no idea what the fuck is going on when you look back.
私たちに見せたいものって。もうすぐわかりますわ。怪盗アルセーヌから犯行予告が届いたそうですね。怪盗アルセーヌはあのミルキー・ホームズも捕まえることができませんでしたが、自信のほどは？ミルキー・ホームズ？あんなダメダメな奴らと一緒にしないでよ。失礼。怪盗アルセーヌは私たち G4 が必ず捕まえてみせます。役立たずは屋根裏部屋でふ菓子でも食ってりゃいいのよ。そうですか。ありがとうございます。役立たず。もうか。
I would give Tantei opera Milky Holmes 4 or 5 episodes, with my previous warnings in mind, before deciding whether to watch all 24 episodes. In between the 2 seasons, there's another episode, that's after the first 12 episodes. I'm sure you can manage to find it. There's also a 12-episode spin-off show called Futari wa Milky Holmes, which I'll be talking about more in depth sometime later. There's 2 special episodes set in the game universe, which you can skip if you want since they're sort of unrelated, and there's a new season starting on December 31st. Now, it may seem like I was shitting on the show quite a bit, but I did actually enjoy it. While I was watching it with a few friends, I was logically picking apart what was happening, and then came to a realization and said out loud, "Oh right, they're idiots." After that point, I had a grin almost constantly while watching it. That said, if you have suggestions for any future videos, questions about this show, or want to share your thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you want to find out about some other cool shows and games in the future, you can subscribe. This has been I Won't Use a Number. Keep loving what you love, and I'll see you next time with something else.